I pulled the car over by the edge of the road to lighten the weight of this heavy load. But the windshield is clouded, the world is a blur. I'm looking for the version of us that we were. I can't see the lines, I can't see the signs, just the ghost of your hand tangled in mine. I thought I'd drive until the sky turned blue, but I'm stuck in the gray that reminds me of you. And it's a fog that never lifts, a fog that never breaks, a soft white static covering all my mistakes. I'm reaching out my arms, but I'm grasping at air. I know you're gone, but I feel you everywhere. I'm lost in the thick of it, shaking and cold, tracing the outlines of a story we told. The sun is a memory I'm starting to forget in this fall that hasn't lifted yet. The trees are just shadows, the houses are gone. I've been sitting in the driveway since just before dawn. Every breath I take turns to mist in the light, like 1,000 small secrets we hid in the night. They told me that time would burn through the haze, but I've been wandering in circles for 40-some days. I can't find the harbor, I can't find the steam. The pavement is disappearing under my feet. If I could just see 1 inch past the hood, I'd run from this silence if I thought that I could. But the air is too heavy, the moisture is deep, and it's burying the promises we couldn't keep. Everything's quiet, everything's white. I'm waiting for a wind to make it alright. But the horizon is hidden, and the road is gone too. And I'm still lost in the middle of missing you. I'm walking rows of hollow ground, where I buried every word and every sound. I planted promises in the spring, and now I'm staring at the ghost of everything. The soil is dry, the sky is gray. I watch the best of us just drift away. I thought if I gave it time and tears, I'd be holding you after all these years. Now I'm harvesting regret in the pouring rain, gathering the ashes, reaping all the pain. I sowed the seeds of a love that died. Now I'm picking through the pieces of a life alive. The fields are empty, the sun is set, and I'm all alone, harvesting regret. There's a rusted gate that won't quite close, like the memory of the path we chose. I remember how the light would dance back when we still had a fighting chance. But I let the weeds of pride grow tall, till there was nothing left to save it all. Now the garden's gone to winter's bite, and I'm shivering in the middle of the night. If I could reach back through the dirt and unplant every word that caused you hurt, I'd grow a forest to hide your fears, instead of drowning in these bitter years. But the season's over, the harvest is done, and I'm the shadow of a dying sun. harvesting regret. Nothing grows here anymore, just the silence knocking at my door. The silos are full of things I should have said, while I'm starving in this empty bed, harvesting regret. Just harvesting regret. I checked the bulb on the corner of the eaves, above the graveyard of the autumn leaves. For 300 nights I kept it burning bright, a golden beacon in the middle of the night. I thought if I kept the darkness at the bay, you'd find the gravel path and find your way. But the moths have all died and the glass is turning gray, and I'm tired of pretending you're a phone call away. So tonight I'm leaving the porch light off, letting the shadows settle soft. I'm tired of looking for a car that never turns, tired of the way this waiting stings and burns. The front step is cold and the moon is looking down on the loneliest house in this sleeping town. I'm closing the curtain, I'm done with the cost. Tonight I'm finally leaving the porch light on. The neighbors probably think I finally moved on, or that the flicker of my hope is completely gone. And maybe they're right, maybe the 2020 seed strain has finally washed the fever from my brain. I used to sit here until the sky turned blue, got in a door that won't open for you. But the click of the switch is the only sound I make, a final little mercy for a heart about to break. It doesn't mean I hate you, it doesn't mean I'm fine, it just means I'm drawing a brand new line. I can't be the lighthouse for a ship that's already sunk. I'm sober on the memories that used to get me drunk. Tired of the way this waiting stings and burns. The front step is cold and the moon is looking down on the loneliest house in this sleeping town. I'm closing the curtain, I'm done with the cost. Tonight I'm finally leaving the porch light on. It's pitch black now, and the world is so still. If you're out there in the dark, I guess you always will. I'm walking to the hallway, I'm climbing up the stairs, leaving all the maybes and the unanswered prayers off. Just let it stay off. I went out to the garden where the old oak stands, to touch the rough edges with my trembling hands. The bark is silver and the air is thin. I'm looking for the place where we both began. I found the heart we carved in the heat of July, when the grass was long and the sun was high. But the summer is a ghost, a long lost friend, and the story we started has come to an end. Now there's morning frost on our initials today, a layer of ice where we used to play. The J and the M are turning to white, frozen in the wreckage of a long cold night. I try to rub it off with the heat of my palm, but the winter is steady, the winter is calm. It's a crystallized memory, a love at a loss, hidden under the morning frost. The sap has stopped running, the branches are bare, and I'm talking to a person who isn't there. I remember the shavings falling like rain before I knew anything about this kind of pain. Now the edges are jagged, the wood has grown old, and the promises we etched are shivering in the cold. I'm standing in the silence of the 2020 sense thaw, staring at the saddest thing I ever saw. The sun is coming up, but it doesn't have the fire to melt away the ghost of a dead desire. It just makes the ice glisten like 1,000 tiny tears, reflecting the salt of these lonely years. Yeah. fingertips are numb. My breath is a cloud. The silence of the field is getting too loud. I'll leave you in the bar, I'll leave you in the tree, since you've already left the rest of me. Just ice and wood, just then and now. The frost is staying, and I don't know how. The park is quiet, the families have gone home. The shadows are stretching like they're made of chrome. I'm sitting on the left side, the way I always do, leaving exactly 12 inches for the ghost of you. The wood is weathered and the paint is chipped away, like the colors of the life we lived just yesterday. The ducks in the pond don't seem to notice the change, but to me even the wind feels bitter and strange. And it's a sunset over an empty bench, a heart-shaped hole that a lifetime couldn't quench. The sky is bleeding purple, orange and red over all the beautiful things we never said. The light is dying on the place where we sat, and I'm just a silhouette wondering where you're at. The world is turning gold, but it feels like lead, watching the sunset over an empty bench. I remember your laughter, how it rang through the trees. Now it's just a whisper on a cold evening breeze. You used to lean your head right here on my arm, and I thought I could keep us away from all harm. But the sun doesn't care about the plans that we made. It just sinks in the trees and lets the memory fade. I'm holding a coffee that's gone completely cold, feeling 100 years since I had someone to hold. Person I had to let go. Yeah, it's a sunset empty park, just me and the sunset fading into dark. I woke up and reached for the edge of the sheet, expecting the warmth of your skin and your feet. But the pillow is flat and the sunlight is cruel, making a ghost out of me, making me a fool. I looked at the wall where the numbers are lined in a neat little grid that I've fallen behind. I'm crossing out boxes with a heavy black ink, trying to stop my heart before I can think. Oh, the calendar's a traitor, it's a liar and a thief. It's moving along while I'm frozen in grief. It counts every second since you walked out the door, like time is a debt I can't pay anymore. Tuesday is hollow and Friday is blue, and every new Monday just takes me further from you. I'm begging the gears of the world to just stop, but the calendar's a traitor, hanging there on the wall. Your birthday is circled in a faded red pen. I don't know how to face that date again, and the plans that we made for the middle of June are just jagged glass shards in an empty room. The seasons are shifting, the leaves turn to gold, but I'm still stuck back in the story we told. How can the earth keep on spinning around when everything I love is under the ground? They say give it time, like it's some kind of cure, but time is the reason I'm never quite sure if I'm healing at all or just fading away as the weeks turn to months and the months turn to gray. Yeah, the calendar's a traitor, it's a liar and a thief. It's moving along while I'm frozen in grief. It counts every second since you walked out the door, like time is a debt I can't pay anymore. Tuesday is hollow and Friday is blue, and every new Monday just takes me further from you. I'm begging the gears of the world to just stop, but the calendar's a traitor, hanging there on the wall. reflecting the salt and the sting in my eyes. Another square wasted, another day gone, in a world that has no right to keep moving on. January, February, March, it's just time passing by. Palace stones are cold and white, beneath the pale retreating light. I stood my watch, I held the light. I thought your heart was locked in mine, but there's a rhythm in the hall, a shadow moving down the wall. The keys are heavy in my hand, to a kingdom I no longer command. It's the changing of the guard, the end of an era. The fog is lifting and the truth is getting clearer. There's a new face standing where I used to be, and you're looking at him like you once looked at me. The gates are swinging open, the old flags are furled. I'm just a stranger in your brand new world. The orders are signed and the winter is hard. It's the changing of the guard. I know the map of every scar, I knew exactly who we are. But soldiers fall and empires fade into the silence we made. He wears the colors that I wore, but he's the one you're waiting for. I'm handing over every vow, I'm just a ghost in armor now. I'd fight 1,000 wars to stay, but you've already turned away. The white flag's flying in my chest, I'm relieved of duty, I'm laid to rest. My watch is over, the clock has struck. I'm out of time and out of luck. It's the changing of the guard, the end of an era. The fog is lifting and the truth is getting clearer. There's a new face standing where I used to be, and you're looking at him like you once looked at me. The gates are swinging open, the old flags are furled. I'm just a stranger in your brand new world. The orders are signed and the winter is hard. It's the changing of the guard. Walk away, keep your head held high. Underneath the different sky, I'll leave my post, I'll step aside, with nothing left but wounded pride. The shift is over, the light is blurred, I've been replaced. without a word. Didn't hear the floorboards creak or the rattle of the lock. I didn't see the shadow pass, the ticking of the clock. There was no slamming of the door, no screaming in the hall. Just the sound of nothingness leaning against the wall. I went to pour 2 coffees, and I realized with a chill that the air inside the kitchen had gone hauntingly still. You didn't leave a letter, you didn't leave a trace. You just withdrew your spirit from this hollow, lonely space. And it was a quiet exit, a soft and sudden fade, the breaking of a promise that we never should have made. No thunder in the distance, no lighting in the sky, just the ghost of a person who didn't say goodbye. The dust is settling slowly where you used to stand. The ring is sitting heavy in the palm of my hand. A clean break, a cold light, a heart turned to lead. In the quiet exit of the things we left unsaid. The closet's halfway empty, the hangers all are bare, like silver skeletons swinging in the air. I walked the house twice over, searching for a sign that you'd left a piece of your heart tangled up in mine. But the bed is perfectly made on your side of the room, cold and white and silent as a 2026 tomb. You practiced your vanishing until you got it right. A master of the shadows, a thief inside the lake. I would have fought the fire, I would have braved the storm, I would have kept the embers of our dying winter warm. But how do you catch a whisper? How do you hold the mist? How do you mourn a lover who no longer exists? is coming up now. The street is waking wide, but I'm still staring at the door from the empty inside. No footprints in the hallway, no echo on the stair, just the quiet and the fact that you aren't there. I watched the water hit the bottom of the stair, a tiny leak I thought that I could repair. But the seconds keep dripping, steady and slow, until there's nowhere left for the memory to go. I'm picking up the pictures off the parlor floor, but the tide is already coming through the door. It's not a sudden crash or a mountain that fell, just a rising quiet that I can't outrun well. And time is a slow-moving flood, dark and deep, rising through the secrets that I swore I'd keep. It's washing out the kitchen, it's soaking the bed, drowning all the things that we should have said. I'm standing on the table just to keep my head dry, watching 2020 drift slowly on by. It doesn't break your heart, it just wears it down to mud. Loving you is a slow-moving flood. The clock on the mantle just gave up the ghost, submerged in the things that I'm missing the most. The rug is ahead, waterlogged weight, like the realization that it's simply too late. I thought I could bail out the years with a cup, but the more that I empty, the more it fills up. It's inching its way toward the center of my chest, taking the house and leaving the rest. They say the water clears when the rain stops at last, but everything is different once the river is past. The walls will be stained and the foundations will rot, with the mold of a person that I haven't forgot. Yeah, time is a slow-moving flood, dark and deep, rising through the secrets that I swore I'd keep. It's washing out the kitchen, it's soaking the bed, drowning all the things that we should have said. I'm standing on the table just to keep my head dry, watching 2026 drift slowly on by. It doesn't break your heart, it just wears it down to mud. Loving you is a slow-moving flood. It's at my knees, it's at my waist, the bitter cold water, the salt and the taste. I'm treading the years, I'm holding my breath in the slow motion life, in the slow motion death, just drifting away in the flood. barometer is dropping like my heart. I see the shutters banging in the dark. I used to check the windows, you check the door. There's no one checking on me anymore. The radio is humming static lines, just like the way I missed all of the signs. The clouds are thickening to a bruised up blue, and I'm terrified of facing this without you. Now the rain is lashing at the window pane, and I'm screaming out your name into the rain. The walls are shaking and the roof is leaking thin, and I've got no one here to help me hold them in. I'm bracing for the thunder, I'm shivering in the cold, trying to find a piece of us to hold. It's a long dark night and the wind is cutting bone. I'm weathering the storm all on my own. We used to light a candle when the power failed. Now I'm just a sinking ship that's never sailed. I'm huddled in the hallway where it's safe and still, thinking of the hollow space you used to fill. Every crack of lightning feels like a goodbye, another jagged tear across the midnight sky. I thought we were the anchor, I thought we were the shore, but the ocean's coming through the kitchen floor. They say that every tempest has to end, that the broken pieces find a way to bend. But there's a flood inside this house that I can't drain, and I'm drowning in the memory of the pain. The sky is falling down and I'm just standing still. If the lightning doesn't take me, the silence will. Lashing at the window pane, and I'm screaming out your name into the rain. The walls are shaking and the roof is leaking thin, and I've got no one here to help me hold them in. I'm bracing for the thunder, I'm shivering in the cold, trying to find a piece of us to hold. It's a long dark night and the wind is cutting bone. I'm weathering the storm all on my own. The morning's gonna show the mess I'm in, the wreckage of a life where you have been. But for now it's just the water and the debris, and the ghost of who you used to be to me.